Hi class, let's take a look at example 3. And good news, example 3 provides us a sketch. Nonetheless, it looks a little bit messy. So we're revolving along the x-axis, so that's actually good. And I mean good in terms of the formula, and then here you can actually see what the sketch looks like. So let me actually set up the integral. So in this case, the volume, it's actually going to be equivalent to the following calculation, and we're going to have to do a little bit of a simplifying. So in this case, it'll be pi integral, and notice that we have in the sketch the bounds of the integration. So this one's going to be from the values of -2 to 1, and then the function that happens to be above is the -x plus 3, which I'm going to rewrite as squared, minus, and the function that happens to be below happens to be the x squared plus 1. So this is x squared plus 1 squared, and technically dx. So let me actually FOIL these two. For this one, we're just going to have -x plus 3 squared, which happens to be -x plus 3 times -x plus 3. Which in this case, it gives us a x to the second minus a 6x plus 9. That's going to be the resulting FOIL of -x plus 3. And this is supposed to be a 3. Okay, let me double check that. That's a x squared minus 3 6 and plus 9. The second one, you're looking at x squared plus 1 squared. So x squared plus 1 times x squared plus 1. This is going to be an x to the fourth. Plus x squared plus another x squared. So plus 2x squared plus 1. And let me fix these. These are supposed to be plus 1s. So is this one. Okay, so this is the second one, and let me rewrite it. So at this point, the actual volume is going to be the values of pi, integral from -2 to 1, and the first function happened to just be x squared minus 6x plus 9 minus an x to the fourth plus a 2x squared plus 1. And then we technically have that all of this will be dx. So let's actually simplify it. So this is pi times the integral of -2 to 1 of, and we're just going to have x squared minus 6x plus 9 minus x to the fourth minus 2x squared minus 1, and this will be dx. So this is going to be pi, and we still have the integral from -2 to 1. For the x squares, we're going to get a -x squared. I'm combining technically x squared and minus 2x squared. Then minus 6x. So minus 6x plus 8 and minus x to the fourth. That's going to be the integral that we're evaluating. Let me double check 8. Okay, so we're good up to here. So I do need you to look at the instructions. Some problems, if they just say simplify the integral and do not evaluate the integral, this would have been your final answer. So this will say units to the third power. That would give us the volume. So on a future examination, if it's messy or long, I may just ask you for the setup So it kind of depends on the problem or how messy it is. Some of these you have already the setup, but then the messy part is to actually solve. Okay, so let's actually evaluate this one completely, and it's gonna end up being a little bit messy. So don't forget that we still have a pi. I'll just leave it on the outside, and we're gonna be looking at negative x to the third divided by 3 minus the 6x squared divided by 2. We'll simplify that one, plus an 8x minus an x to the 5 divided by 5, evaluated from negative 2 to 1. So don't forget that you still have the actual pi on the outside. So let me actually reduce this one so that we don't have to carry that extra baggage before we evaluate the bounds. So this is still pi times negative x to the third over 3 minus a 3x squared plus 8x minus x to the 5 divided by 5, evaluated from negative 2 to 1. And let me just double check that there's no errors. That's going to be a 3. This is an 8x, and I think we're good. Okay, so let's plug in the bounds and see if any of these values happen to cancel. So we still have that this is equal to pi times, and we're going to plug in the 1. So this will just give us a negative 1 to the third divided by 3 minus 3 times 1 plus 8 times 1 minus 1 to the fifth divided by 5. This is evaluating the 1 minus, and now we're going to evaluate negative 2. So this is negative 2 to the third power divided by 3 minus 3 times negative 2 squared plus 8 times negative 2 minus negative 2 to the fifth divided by 5. And let me double check that no value was omitted. That's a negative 2 to the third minus 3 times negative 2 squared plus 8 and minus negative 2 to the fifth. Okay, so let's simplify the first portion. So this is pi times, we're looking at negative 1/3 minus 3 plus 8 minus 1/5. So this is just pi times negative 1/3 plus 5 minus 1/5. So technically huge parentheses here because of the actual multiplication of the pi. And then minus, and we're going to be looking at, well, the negative 2 to the third is negative 8, so 8/3. So this is 8/3 from the first term. That's going to be a positive 4, so minus 3 times 4 minus 16 plus 32/5. And let me double check the signs. So that's going to be a negative, positive 8/3, and that's a 4, negative 16, and 2 to the 5th is 32, negative, and then, yeah, positive. Okay, so let me distribute the negative so we can start combining these with the resulting first value. So we're going to be distributing out, oh, and I could have combined those two. I'll do it on the next step. So distributing out that negative, it's going to give us a negative 8/3 plus 12 and plus 16 minus 32/5. I think we're good so far. Let me double check. Minus 8/3, that's going to be plus 12, plus 16. Okay, so let me combine the actual thirds. So this is still pi times, in combining the thirds, we have -1/3 and technically -8/3. So that's going to give us -9/3. Okay, constants. So we technically have a 5, a 12, a 16, and actually that's it. So let me just double check. So I'm getting 33. So plus 33, which is 16 plus 12 and plus the 5. Okay, so let me add the fifths now. So among the fifths, we have -1/5 and -32/5. So we're gonna get a -33/5. Let me double check. So -33. Okay, so our LCD is equal to 15. So we're gonna actually, yeah, I don't see nothing simplifying yet. So multiply times 5, multiply times 15, and multiply times 3. So we're looking at pi over -45 over 15 plus, and this will be 33 times 15, 495 over 15 minus, that was a 33, so 33 times 3, I'm getting 99 over 15. So this is just pi times -45 plus 495 minus 99 over 15. So I'm getting 351 pi over 15, and I think we can reduce that. Um, 351 is divisible by 3. So divide by 3. And we're looking at this one being 117 fifths of pi. So total volume is equal to 117 fifths of pi, or units to the third power. That would be our final answer. It turned out to be a little bit messy because of the bounds of integration. On the good news, this one, we were given the actual region, but nonetheless, it took a little bit of time. It's not that bad, but the problem is that, well, we may have a time issue. So I need you to be aware where I want you to stop some of the problems if they're only asking for the setup. So if you were to have this problem, it would be exactly the same. I would just ask for the setup. And basically, if you can set it up, then you can do the rest of the evaluation. The rest of it is just mechanics.